40 feet long, 17,000 pounds, jaws stretching 6 feet from tip to hinge. 112 million years ago, in the rivers of what is now the Sahara Desert, a predator patrolled the waterways that made every modern crocodile look like a hatchling. Twice the length of the largest saltwater crocodile alive today, a creature so massive it took half a century just to finish growing. This is Sarcosuchus imperator, the Emperor Crocodile, the sovereign of Cretaceous rivers, and nothing, not even the dinosaurs, dared challenge its throne. The story of Sarcosuchus begins not in the rivers of Africa, but in the shallow coastal margins of the Triassic world over 230 million years ago. The first crocodilomorphs were nothing like the ambush predators we know today. They were small, many no larger than a house cat, and they walked upright on slender legs, chasing insects and small vertebrates across arid floodplains. These were the archosaurs, the ruling reptiles, and from their ranks two great dynasties would emerge: the dinosaurs, who claimed the land, and the crocodilian lineage, who would eventually claim the water. In those early days, survival meant speed and agility, not size. The earliest members of this lineage were runners, not swimmers. Their skulls were narrow, their bodies lean, their ambitions modest. But deep within their genetic code lay the blueprint for something far more formidable. Through the late Triassic and into the Jurassic, the crocodilian lineage experimented. Some remained terrestrial hunters. Others ventured into freshwater systems, discovering a niche that dinosaurs had largely ignored. These early crocodiliforms, creatures like Protosuchus and later Stenosaurus, began the slow transformation from land predator to aquatic ambush specialist. Their limbs shortened and flattened, their tails broadened into powerful sculling organs, their skulls widened, jaws strengthening into vice-like traps capable of seizing prey at the water's surface. Over tens of millions of years, generation after generation refined the design. Armored scutes hardened along their backs. Eyes and nostrils migrated to the tops of their skulls, allowing them to lurk almost entirely submerged. The geological calendar turned to the early Cretaceous. The body plan was perfected, and now evolution had one question left to answer: how large could it grow? 112 million years ago, the Earth was a hothouse. No polar ice caps existed. Carbon dioxide levels soared to 5 times modern concentrations, and global temperatures averaged 10 degrees warmer than today. Africa, still joined to South America as the supercontinent Gondwana slowly fractured, was laced with vast river systems that would dwarf the modern Congo or Nile. These were not rivers, they were inland seas, warm, oxygen-rich, teeming with lungfish, massive sawfish, and coelacanths that could reach 6 feet in length. The floodplain stretched for hundreds of miles, creating a labyrinth of channels, swamps, and shallow lakes beneath a canopy of towering conifers and early flowering plants. This was the Tenerife region of what is now Niger, though nothing about it resembled a desert. This was paradise for an apex predator, and into this paradise, a dynasty was rising. Sarcosuchus imperator belonged to the family Pholedosauridae, not true crocodiles, but a more ancient branch of the crocodiliform family tree. And while its relatives remained modest in scale, Sarcosuchus shattered every constraint. Growth ring analysis of its osteoderms, the bony plates embedded in its skin, reveals a creature that grew continuously for 50 to 60 years before reaching full maturity. 50 years of relentless growth. By comparison, the largest modern saltwater crocodile reaches maximum size in roughly 15. What drove this extraordinary expansion? The answer lay in the ecosystem itself. The rivers of Cretaceous Africa offered virtually unlimited prey, massive fish, turtles with shells 3 feet across, and most critically, dinosaurs. Herbivorous giants like Nigersaurus and Ouranosaurus, weighing several tons each, depended on those river systems for water. Every visit to the bank was a gamble, because lurking beneath the surface, invisible until the moment of the strike, waited a predator whose jaws could clamp down with a force estimated at 18,000 newtons, 3 times the bite force of the largest Nile crocodile. But the Cretaceous was not a stable paradise. The very tectonic forces that created Sarcosuchus's domain were simultaneously dismantling it. Gondwana was fracturing, South America was pulling away from Africa, and as the continents separated, ocean water began flooding the rift valleys between them. Sea levels rose globally, altering drainage patterns and reshaping the inland waterways that sustained the giant crocodiliforms. Simultaneously, competition intensified. Sarcosuchus shared its rivers with other formidable predators. Suchomimus, a sail-backed spinosaurid dinosaur, nearly 40 feet long, hunted the same fish-rich channels. Aerial pterosaurs patrolled from above. Smaller but faster maturing crocodiliform species competed for juvenile prey. The pressure was immense, arriving from every direction. To maintain dominance at such extraordinary size required consuming vast quantities of food. Any disruption to the prey base, any narrowing of those rivers, could prove catastrophic for a creature that needed decades just to reach maturity. And yet, Sarcosuchus possessed adaptations that made it the apex predator of its world. Its skull alone measured nearly 6 feet, a biological battering ram armored with dense interlocking bone. At the tip of its elongated snout sat the bulla, a distinctive bulbous swelling found in no other known crocodiliform. Scientists still debate its purpose. Some researchers believe it amplified the creature's sense of smell, channeling scent molecules across an expanded olfactory surface, essential for detecting prey in murky, sediment-laden rivers. Others propose it served as a resonance chamber, enabling deep, thunderous vocalizations that could travel miles across water and floodplain, asserting territorial dominion without combat. Perhaps it served both functions. What is certain is that this adaptation was unique. No other predator before or since evolved anything comparable. Combined with telescopic eye placement for surface surveillance, pressure sensing pits along its jaws for detecting movement in zero-visibility water, and a tail capable of propelling 8 tons through the current with devastating acceleration, Sarcosuchus was not merely large, it was engineered for supremacy. For millions of years, Sarcosuchus reigned over the waterways of Cretaceous Gondwana. Fossil evidence from Niger's Gaduafawa deposits, unearthed during Paul Sereno's landmark 1997 expedition into the Sahara, reveals a creature so prevalent that its remains dominate the fossil assemblage. This was no rare apex predator surviving at the margins. This was the sovereign of its ecosystem. Its hunting strategy likely mirrored modern crocodilians, but on a scale beyond imagination. Motionless beneath turbid water, eyes barely breaking the surface, waiting with a patience built across geological ages. When prey approached, whether a fish, a turtle, or a dinosaur weighing 2 tons, the strike would have been explosive, a lunge covering its own body length in under a second, jaws slamming shut with enough force to shatter bone. Then the death roll, a technique perfected by the crocodilian lineage across 200 million years, amplified to terrifying proportions. Each discovery rewrites what we thought we knew from Earth's ancient past. Join million-year journey as we uncover the next revelation from Earth's ancient past. The journey continues every Monday and Friday. Sarcosuchus vanished from the fossil record approximately 100 million years ago. The exact cause remains debated, but the evidence points to a slow unraveling rather than a sudden catastrophe. As Gondwana continued to fragment, Africa's great river systems narrowed and redirected. The vast inland waterways that sustained a creature requiring decades of continuous growth began to shrink. Smaller, faster maturing crocodiliform species adapted more readily. The ecological niche that demanded and rewarded colossal size gradually disappeared. Yet the crocodilian lineage endured. Modern crocodiles, alligators, and gharials are the living inheritors of that ancient dynasty. When a saltwater crocodile launches from a riverbank today, it employs the same ambush strategy refined across 230 million years. The same explosive lunge, the same crushing bite, the same patient, deadly stillness. They are diminished in scale, but perfected in form, living echoes of an age when their ancestors answered to no creature on Earth. Every crocodile carries within it the weight of 230 million years, ancient instincts coded before the first flower bloomed, before the first bird sang, before the first mammal nursed its young. Sarcosuchus imperator is gone, but its legacy endures in every river, every estuary, every murky shoreline where a predator waits with infinite patience. The emperor is dead, but the dynasty lives on.